So what I want to show you first, and this is what raises the most amount of concern, is the rate of spread in India, apart from Turkey, now amongst the highest in the big countries that we're looking at. So I'll show you the rate of growth of the infection in India and compare this with a country like the United States, for example, which has been badly hit, and the United Kingdom, which also has been badly hit. And if we extend just the rate at which we are growing at this moment to the future, basically just draw a straight line and say if the rate of growth of infection, remember we're coming out of a lockdown, which means that the rate of growth of infection is only like to get worse from here, from where we are at, what will happen in the future. So here it is on your screen right now, and just bear with me as I explain this to you. I want our producers to come in as close as they can. Now there are three lines here. We're growing at about 6% at this moment. Now if this were to continue and I just extend the line, remember epidemiology is far more complicated than the straight line would assume, and there's so many more factors. But if we're coming out of a lockdown, which means things have been relatively tight, and that's the way it stays. It could get much worse though. If that's the way it stays and I extend that line, this will what will happen around the 18th of May when the lockdown 3.0 gets over. We would be close to 1,80,000 cases. If I extend that even further, till the end of May, we will be at about 2,50,000 cases, 2,35,000 cases by the end of May. So that's the first projection. If I were to now say, because we are coming out of a lockdown, which basically means that things could get worse, and if the rate of growth of the infection grows up, then what happens? Let's just show that graphic once again on our screen. I'll say from 6%, if the rate of growth of infection grows worse, then what happens? So this is now the third line you need to look at. This is the yellow dotted line, which is the 8% line, and that shows that the rate of spread of infection could take, by the 30th of May, the number of cases in India up till about 3 lakh. That is a problem. However, and this is what we all have to work towards together as a country, as a people, as a society, to reduce the spread of the infection. And if we're able to do that, if we're able to halve the spread of the infection, like has been the case in many countries, and I'll show you our next data set, which is very important, then we could bring the number of infections down to about 1.5 lakhs by the 30th of May. That's what we have to work towards. So there will be a peak. Over this broadcast, we'll be focusing on what that peak will look like. Now compare what's happened in the United States, what's happened in the UK, countries that have been badly hit. They have brought the rate of spread of daily cases down to about 2.79 and 2.34. In India, the rate of spread of daily cases is 6.31. So far bigger country, far denser population, far bigger challenges, and the rate of spread is at this moment higher. We need to bring it down, and how to do that is what we'll focus on in this broadcast. But here are... Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.